The singer known as David is set to begin the fourth day of his preliminary hearing in the murder case of Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
That's right. Prosecutors have been laying out their evidence against David Burke. It's been a lot. Yeah. Joining us now to go over what we've been seeing in the courtroom is attorney Rachel Fiset. Rachel, thank you so much for being with us this morning. What have been your impressions of the prosecutors at this point, and have you seen anything from the defense of note in this case?
The prosecutors have been methodical. They are taking their case step by step. They are laying out a lot of evidence. They have a lot more, but they are piecing it together with a timeline, with motive, with cover-up, and they are just taking the judge through a months-long story, establishing their relationship 3 years ago when Celeste was 11, all the way through a sexual relationship when she was 13, showing that the singer and Celeste went possibly to Texas and London together, that he bought her tickets, and then all the way through the fighting, the threatening that they're saying created the motive, that she was going to expose this relationship, kill his career, and then taking it all the way down the line to when he lured her into his home to murder her, drove to Santa Barbara. We saw a lot of that yesterday to get rid of evidence, and now we're going through the cover-up. I am impressed by what's happening here because the story is clear that they are telling.
Interesting. So you do think the evidence is strong. What are you expecting to see today as this continues? What could be left?
I think today will actually be the defense's best day. I think this may be our last day. What we will see a lot of today is the medical examiner going through the cause of death and the examination of her body. It will be gruesome. But it is also maybe the worst evidence in a way for the prosecution because it was so badly decomposed that putting together those pieces relating to how she was exactly killed and what they can prove there is actually going to be subject to a decent amount of cross from the defense because there will be uncertainties in that evidence.
Mm-hmm. So why have these hearings been going on for so long? I mean, I know there's a lot of evidence that they've had to lay out, but they have, you know, we've been talking to you every day, and it's like they've done a strong job. Why keep this going?
I think they are really just hammering it home, and they are making sure that they have the probable cause to establish that there should be a trial. Again, yes, I think they had the judge almost at hello, given the mountains of evidence. But I think they are really hammering home their position. They are also showing the defense in some ways, hey, this case is really strong, and you should think about it before we go to trial.
Yeah, unless it's a very high-profile case, we don't follow the preliminary hearings this long.
Right.
So I think it will also be interesting for people to understand what we would see differently in a trial. Do they hold some things back so that the case is stronger at trial, or are they laying it all out here and we just see that laid out again in trial?
They're definitely holding things back.
Okay.
A trial would likely be 4 weeks long. So we are not seeing the defense's witnesses here. That is the other part that a trial would have, is basically the defense team would be putting on their own experts to put holes in DNA, in cell phone tower data, in the Tesla data. They would be holding all of that. They would be providing answers and defenses for all of the experts that we're seeing here at the preliminary hearing. But yes, the prosecution has gobs more evidence that they are not putting forward, but I would say they are putting forward their best evidence.
You know, this has just been so gruesome to follow. And, you know, we know that the parents have been in trial every single day. Does that sometimes, once you get a jury in there in a regular trial, how does that sometimes play with the jury?
I think you have to be careful on the gruesomeness factor here, and this is pretty much as gory and bad as it gets. So they have to play it in a way that the jury is not, the jury has to see it, so the jury can't fully look away. The jury needs to understand it. They need to understand the gruesomeness. The prosecution will make David out to be a monster, and the jury will need to get that, but they will definitely have to play it in a way where people can handle it and they can understand it and digest it without being completely turned off by what's happening in the courtroom.
Absolutely. Well, a lot to process here. Rachel, thank you so much for joining us.